Welcome to the role of the School Advisory Council, Membership, a professional development module created by the Department of Education and Early Childhood Development. This video will go over some key points about membership in school advisory councils, which are called SACs for short. It will cover membership overview, election guidelines, increasing diversity in SAC membership, roles of SAC executive membership, role of the principal, and role of SAC members. This slide provides a general overview of membership guidelines for SAC. An SAC requires a minimum of 5 members and may have a maximum of 18. SAC members may be elected or appointed for terms that do not normally exceed 3 years. Term lengths are determined in the SAC bylaws. It must include representation from the following membership groups: parents or guardians, school staff, and community members. Please note that school staff includes teachers and support staff. School staff are not eligible to serve on their school's SAC as parents or guardians or community members. Likewise, community members must not be school staff or parents or guardians of students. A minimum of 2 students are required on SACs for schools with grades 7 to 12. When SACs represent students from both junior and senior high schools, draw from both levels if possible. No single group can make up more than 1/3 of SAC membership, unless it is otherwise specified in the SAC agreement. Principals or designates are non-voting members. Every SAC has an executive, which may include a chair, vice chair, and secretary. An SAC may also wish to have a treasurer. These points are intended to assist in the process of electing SAC members. Elections can be conducted as described in the SAC's bylaws, for example, by secret ballot or appointment. School staff must be elected by school staff. Student representatives must be elected by the student body. Parent or guardian representatives must be elected by parents or guardians with children enrolled in the school. Community representatives are appointed by the council. When a position on an SAC becomes vacant, for example, if a member resigns early, the vacancy must be filled from the relevant membership group. Vacancies of less than 6 months may be filled by SAC appointment. Vacancies of longer than 6 months will be filled according to the bylaws governing elections or appointments of the appropriate membership groups to fill the remainder of the term. SAC members who are absent for 3 consecutive meetings may be removed from the council as stated in the bylaws. The term for any position must be no longer than 3 years. The number of consecutive terms a member can serve is outlined in the SAC bylaws. Upon formation of the council, it is recommended that elected and appointed members have staggered terms so that a minimum of 50% of the representatives are retained from 1 year to the next to provide continuity. SACs may choose to designate seats in one or more of their membership groups to represent their community's diversity through their agreement and bylaws. Efforts should be made to ensure SAC membership reflects the diversity of the community served by the school. This includes, but is not limited to, African Nova Scotians, Indigenous peoples, other racially visible persons, persons with disabilities. Up to 20% of provincial SAC funding may be used as SAC operational expenses, if necessary, to encourage and support member participation, including increasing diversity. The membership composition of SACs can look very different. This slide shows one example of a hypothetical senior school with grades 7 to 12. It is comprised of 1 principal, who is a non-voting member, 4 parents or guardians, with designated seats for both an African Nova Scotian and an Indigenous parent or guardian. 4 school staff, 3 students, 2 from grades 10 to 12 and 1 from grades 7 to 9, and 3 community members. Every SAC has an executive, which may include a chair, vice chair, and secretary. The chair of an SAC organizes, calls to order, and facilitates each meeting. They also develop the meeting agenda in consultation with the principal and ensure it is followed, the bylaws are respected, and that all members are encouraged to contribute their own perspectives, interests, and concerns to the discussion. The chair communicates with the principal and the Regional Center for Education, the RCE, or the Conseil scolaire acadien provincial, CSAP. The chair helps the SAC reach consensus and resolve conflicts. They support the principal with public communications of SAC activities. It is optional for SACs to have a vice chair. Vice chairs act as chair when the chair is absent. The SAC secretary records and distributes meeting summaries and ensures the summaries are available to the public, for example, on the school website. Please note, SAC chairs are elected annually by SAC members. Ideally, chairs should not be school staff members. Principals are not eligible to be the chair. The principal is a non-voting member. The principal collaborates with the SAC chair to prepare meeting agendas, provides support for the effective functioning of the SAC, ensures the school improvement plan is a standing item on the meeting agenda, supports the preparation of the annual report, and ensures it contains required information, collaborates with the chair on public communications of SAC activities, supports reviews of the SAC agreement and bylaws, consults with SACs on educational issues, supports professional development opportunities organized for SACs by the minister, RCEs, CSAP, or other education partners, communicates with the RCE, CSAP, and EECD on behalf of the SAC. All SAC members provide advice to principals on school programs and policies through the SAC at meetings. Articulate the diverse views that exist within the school communities. Represent the best interest of students. Participate in the writing and review of the SAC agreement, bylaws, and annual report. Work in collaboration with principals and participate in efforts to improve student achievement by receiving information on the school improvement plan and monitoring progress and improvements under the plan. Ensure that the SAC agreement and bylaws are followed. Please note, a membership vacancy on the SAC does not impede the function of the Council. However, vacancies should be filled as soon as possible, as per the process outlined in the SAC's bylaws. Thank you for taking part in this professional development module. We hope it has been informative. Please visit the SAC landing page on the EECD webpage for more information and resources.